Hi everyone, I'm Elaine R. Davis, your real life Treasure Coast Realtor, and today we are at Pace Center for Girls right in Fort Pierce. I'm super excited. We're going to be getting a tour from the executive director, Maygan Johnson, and find out everything that she's doing here in this community for these amazing young ladies.
So, welcome to Pace. My name is Ariana. This is Miss Megan. Okay, so if we can walk right here. So, these are the graduated seniors of 2021, correct?
Well, they're actually multiple years.
Oh yeah, you
We
can
don't
see.
have our new girls displayed. We actually had 9 graduates at the end of May.
Awesome.
And 100% of them graduated, correct? Yes. We have 100% graduate rate as seniors this year. It starts off as 2016 to 2021 so far. We don't have our new ones up because the pictures, I think, are delayed. Okay. And so this year, well, it's my first year at Pace, so it's also my first summer. But our English teacher is not here with us right now, but she chosen a theme for this summer, well, this month, correct? This summer, and it was Harry Potter, and we took a personality test before like we started the summer, and there was Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff, which Ms. Megan's Hufflepuff. I'm Gryffindor, but we're not gonna talk about that. But I'm a Gryffindor because I'm strong, I'm brave, and loyalty as well.
I'm sure you're loyal, but that's one of the Hufflepuff cornerstones.
Oh, I thought it was ours too. My bad.
That's okay.
But and then I don't know what Ravenclaw and Slytherin is.
They're smart and then powerful.
Yeah. But I got, the lion, Gryffindor's lion, Slytherin is snake, Hufflepuff is a honey badger? Honey badger, and then Ravenclaw is a crow, right? A crow?
I think so.
Like a bird?
It's a bird.
A blackbird?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bird.
Yes. Okay, now.
But basically, we're doing a book study. So in English, they're reading the book. We also watched the first and second movies, and we're doing different things in the different classes. So it's a thematic project that's going across all of our classes. And then every week we do different house competitions, which is in line with Harry Potter, if anybody's familiar with it. And they compete for the house cup.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Cool. So when's the end of the competition?
This
December?
month.
Yeah, it's going to be throughout the summer. We were originally thinking, maybe next week, but we're probably going to extend it a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to Miss Kid about this morning. I like
the girls are having fun with it.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Especially the competition part. We all get so hyped for the competitions, and you win points. Right now, Gryffindor's not in the lead, but we're gonna make our way up there. If you watch the movie, we get up there. But anyways, yes, that's the competition's really the fun part because then you can work together, and it's not by grade level. It's actually like I said, we took a personality test, so we're mixed with a whole bunch of other girls, and gives us creating partnerships, like creating more like friends.
An
Like
opportunity
yes,
to collaborate with
yes,
different ages. Cool.
yes.
So as you walk in the hallways, you might see all these lovely Harry Potter decorations, and it's in line with our current project that we're doing with the girls.
Very cool.
Okay, this is our sponsor tree.
Believing
Girl Society tree. I actually spoke with one of our sponsors on here, and it is United Way. They're right here. And I basically explained my Pace journey, what I think of Pace, and I explained like Pace is what you make of it. If you come here, if you have a bad attitude during Pace, all the when I first came here, I didn't like Pace as much, but I got the girls grew on me. The staff I actually like the staff. I have my days, but I like the staff here, and they support me in the best ways they can, and that's what I like about Pace. And if you turn over here, it's our guiding principles. So this is our honoring the female spirit, and it also spells Pace. So I'm gonna tell you that part first. Okay, so this is the P. The A is right here, because the girl. The C is the moon, and the E is in the hands. So
The moon.
yes.
Moons are my favorite.
You like moons? Okay, so honoring female spirit, growth and change, creating partnerships, exhibiting courage. Valuing the wisdom of time and investing in your future. And some of our formal PACE girls had painted this and had a help with an artist, which Miss Maygan can explain more.
Yep. So we try to, here at PACE, we focus on the core classes because a lot of our girls come to us behind academically, and if not academically, emotionally and socially, and our job is to get them back on track. So we really employ English, science, math, reading, and social studies, and we have one mandatory elective because a lot of girls still need elective credits to graduate, and that's called Spirited Girls, and it's a life skills class. So they do STD, STI, pregnancy prevention, they'll do nutrition training, financial literacy, anything and everything that's life skills related will be in that class. But we don't have a lot of other electives that you would see in, a traditional school, like photography or art one or fashion design or I don't know, cooking. They have a million different electives that you can take. And all of those things are really important. Enrichment, especially like art, can be very therapeutic and can help our girls in a lot of different ways. So we try to infuse enrichment whenever possible. So if we have community members, local artists, they'll come in and they'll do special projects with our girls, workshops, they'll do talks, different things. So this was actually the outcome of a local artist coming in and working with a small group of our girls.
And I love that it's a local artist.
And they wanted to create something that would stay in PACE forever.
Awesome.
so they literally painted a painting that says PACE, but it's hidden, as Adriana pointed it out. And it represents our values and guiding principles, which she kind of went through you. So those are the things that we try to instill in our girls on a daily basis with us in the program.
And go over those values and principles one more time, please.
Honoring our female spirit. So as Miss Maygan said, Friday, which I came out of dress code today because I was prepared, but I came out of dress code today because we all honor our own female spirit. Like we have uniforms, so 4 days out of the week we wear our uniforms, and then Friday they give us that opportunity to honor our female spirit because we don't all honor our female spirit in the same way, so we can show our differences and be our own person and show out on our own unique way. And then we have valuing the wisdom of time. So like Miss Maygan said, some girls come here behind, so PACE allows you to work at your own rate, your own pace. So investing in our future, that's a big one. Again, most girls come here behind, so they miss we have an academic manager. We usually meet with her once a week if she's not busy, and she helps us invest in our future, making sure our grades are correct, making sure we have the credits we have. Growth and change. We come here behind. Some girls come here for their anxiety, their emotional support. We all have a different reason for being here, some the same, some not. So we offer as much counselor help. Some people actually come outside of PACE to help us, and that's us changing. Like if someone came here with anger and they're getting support here for their anger issues, they're helping
create coping mechanisms.
Yes, coping skills. So that's them growing change, and then creating partnerships. That one helps with our Harry Potter houses, like I said, and now we're not over the summer. We got out of our 9th grade and 10th grade classes, so now we're joined classes by our academics. So it helps us create more partnerships, less chaos in the building because we're creating partnerships, being able to work together. Exhibiting courage. Some girls come here shy. Some girls are still in that shell when they came in here, but most of the girls came out of there. Like I know one of the girls in my class, and she used to be in the 9th grade class. She was very shy. But as the girls started talking to her, she started opening up. She started exhibiting courage, into doing other things, speaking in front of people, which is really great.
Awesome. Ariana, what is the value that so far on your journey impacted you the most?
The guiding principles?
Yes.
Investing in my future. Because I came to PACE. I didn't like it here. I was getting in trouble at school and stuff. I wasn't paying attention to my academics, but when I got to PACE, the push I needed and the stance I needed to be and hang around the right group of people, being as a positive attitude. If I turned my head the other way, they would help me lift it back up and get on the right path. Like I said, we all have our bad days here, so investing in my future was definitely one of them. My counselor helped me. Miss Maygan helped me herself. She explained her journey when she was as a kid to me too, so I don't feel left out. Like she was trying to comfort me. And same with my counselor, so investing in my future is definitely one of them.
I think that fits you so well. You definitely have a bright future, and you seem so confident and able to give us a tour like this. Is amazing.
And why don't you tell them some of your successes?
Okay,
Yes,
so
please.
I came here at a 1.9 GPA. I have a 3.6 GPA now. I'm not,
Wow.
I came here as a 9th grader, a year behind. I'm doing 11th and 12th grade courses and a 10th grade math class still. But I'm working on that and trying to get ahead so I can possibly graduate from PACE or even go back to my zone school. But the best thing I think right now is to stay at PACE for now, because I definitely have some growth and change I need to do before I can leave PACE.
Well, and you seem happy and confident
Yes.
here. And
Yes.
if it's helping you to invest in your future,
Yes.
like you said, that's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay.
So we'll pop into the group room. They're doing.
Oh, they're gone. Oh no, they're still in there. The
They're
lights
in
are
there
off.
with the lights off because they like the lights off sometimes. But
Calming.
we actually had a local artist and a group of girls paint this room too. They wanted an outer space theme, so they created Outer Pace.
Oh, cool.
How are you? Just showing Outer Pace.
So this room also has the guiding principles, actually more than the wall represented, I'm pretty sure. This is where most of our girls come to get comfortable. Sometimes we do counselors come in here with the girls if this is the comfort space. Sometimes the office, but mostly in here.
So you can see the journey of painting the room in that frame right there.
Oh, cool.
We've had girls have piano teachers come in and do piano lessons. If the girls have, therapists that come in, they can use this space. This is a multi-purpose space. So it really depends on what the need is for that day, and that's how we'll use it.
Okay, and then we're gonna go to the computer lab, which is right here. So our computer lab, we try to get there once a week, all of our girls, to catch up on their work if there's anything behind. The seniors also did their SATs, their Florida State testing here along with all the rest of us, because we all have Florida State testing. But we come here to catch up. We come here to take tests.
So
It's a little
don't
messy
mind
right
this trash cart.
You can cut it out too.
We got Coca-Cola actually donated brand new Chromebooks for us. So
Oh, awesome.
you can kind of see they were unpacking them and reconfiguring some
That's
things.
so cool.
But as Ariana, I was distracted really quickly. But we have to do FSA testing and ACT and SAT prep.
Mhm.
So we'll use this room to do those pieces because it's set up in a compliance way.
Awesome.
So this is our Spirited Girls room. Well, it kind of is, but she's also an English teacher
It is.
right now. But this is our Spirited Girls room. Are we gonna go in? They're kind of in class right now.
No, it's fine.
But we talk about, like Miss Megan said, teen pregnancy. She's helped us. If we don't feel comfortable talking to our counselors, we can go to Miss Jalen, but if it's something really serious, she will refer us to our counselors, because she's not our counselor, but she helps us in those specific areas, STDs, STIs. We also have Miss G, who comes on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, to talk about that kind of stuff, and she's from
The health department.
Yes, health department. She brings condoms, anything necessary for any of the girls, pads, tampons, anything like that to help the girls.
So this is our official academic wing. So all of our classrooms are on this side. And so, like I said, it's those 5 classes, those 5 core
And how many girls
classes.
do you have enrolled right now?
We have up to 60, but we're in the process. Summer is a really good time for our girls to transition. So at PACE, we serve girls 11 to 17. So we do middle and high school. But if they come in, as a middle schooler, they wouldn't necessarily graduate here. Our length of stay is at most 3 years, and on average it takes girls about a year and a half to kind of get the coping skills that they need to be successful and get back on track. And so our goal is to really get them to where they can be successful in that public school setting. So we will transition them back to their zone school. We can do that any time during the year, any month, but it's always better to do it over the summer if we can, so that they have that clean start at the start of the school year. And then if not, January is also a really good one because it's after that Christmas break and that first and second quarter. So we typically have a lot of girls transition over the summer, and we'll bring new girls in to start their year off here at Pace. So we're actually right in the process of transitioning a bunch of our girls out and bringing a bunch of new girls in, and we have a wait list of 30 girls. So I'm really excited to be able to call all of those families and get them in and get them started because they've been eagerly waiting. I've had some girls waiting since February and March.
So, like, Ariana said she wanted to stay. Is it something where both you and the Pace girl decides whether or not it's time for them to go back to school?
Yes. Yes.
How does that process work?
It looks at their journey of growth and change.
Mm-hmm.
So what their goals were, where they were experiencing, concerns upon enrolling, and where they are now. And Ariana hasn't even been here a year yet, right?
No, I've been here for 9 months. October would be my year, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And clearly 9 months has made a huge impact on her.
And she has grown significantly. But, we've recently had a conversation. There's still more growth
Yes.
that she needs, and
Most
she
definitely.
and we feel that we're still a really good fit for her, and
Mhm.
we can continue to help her with the growth pieces that she needs.
And having success examples like Ariana help other students see what they
Oh,
can
yeah.
become as well. So I think it's really important to have an example like her.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
100%.
And I don't know if Miss Maygan, I haven't heard her say anything yet, but once the girls do graduate, they keep up with them for a year after they leave the center, just to make sure they're doing okay and to make sure everything's okay. They're staying in that good path that they left Pace on. So that's also a good thing that I'd like.
Yes.
Right.
So we
you
have
don't feel like you're just gone.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
still connected.
Once a Pace girl, always a Pace girl.
Aw.
Change is hard, right?
Of course it is.
And life doesn't stop happening, right? So you might take 3 steps forward, but then something happens and you take a step back. It's really hard for girls to be like in this environment where it's so much more of a small group and one-on-one attention, and then go back into a population of 600, and it's just different. So we provide that support for a minimum of a year, where we're continuing to be able to provide services for the girls, kind of like training wheels.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
awesome.
You need that. You can't just go cold turkey.
We
Like
need that support. This is the girls' favorite room of the whole.
fave, huh?
Yes.
And of course, it's not as clean as Megan would like it to be.
We just got a bunch of donations yesterday. So we had a really good event with the Fort Pierce Women's Club. We went over and did a field trip over there. And they had collected a bunch of stuff for us, which we have not had a time to put away. But we actually rely on support of the community to make this room possible. And as Ariana said, it is usually the girls' favorite room.
I think that's what I was the most excited for when I got the tour when I first came here, was the boutique.
So, Megan, what can we do as part of the community to help make this room even better?
Well, I mean, we're always seeking donations. It's literally a boutique, so anything that a girl might be interested in, whether it's makeup, hair products, to board games, drawing stuff. This is our reward system for the girls. Our program is strength-based, it's trauma-informed, and it's gender-responsive. We know that girls respond better from a positive reinforcement perspective versus a punitive perspective. So they have a point sheet that they use every day. They accumulate points in every class that they go to. They get points if they're caught exhibiting our values and guiding principles, and stuff like that. And then those point turns into dollars, and they get to go shopping in the boutique.
Awesome.
So as they reach academic goals, as they reach their social services goals, they'll get more and more points, and they can save them up to get,
All the items have
whatever
individual points.
whatever it is that they want.
What do you have your eye on right now?
Huh? Well, I'm more of a girly girl, so I like lashes, I like makeup, I like perfumes, I like doing my hair. So probably lashes. And then this is also some of the girls' artwork. My favorite is Broken Cans Still Color, because that is true.
I love that. This is beautiful.
And we just got a cooking class every Wednesday as an enrichment. Every Wednesday they come and help us. Like, we don't just cook food. They tell us like the safety things, how to use a knife, what's the right way to hold it, how do you give someone a knife. Like, you don't just hold it by the plate and give somebody a knife. But they come and teach us, and it takes the girl's mind off of things for a while. Like, we all need a break from work eventually. Like, we can't just like work. We need that little moment. So we have a little moment every Wednesday to take our minds off of working and kind of cook. And girls love to eat here. Then we love food.
But they do nutrition training as part of the curriculum, and they learn how to measure. So they do different. They're learning. They might not know they're learning, but they're learning because there's math involved, science involved, and then there's nutrition. So, and you wanted to see a classroom, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what we have going on.
Ooh. This is Hufflepuff Advisory. Miss Carmen's the advisor for Hufflepuff.
We're just showing them a classroom.
This is our math classroom. So, is it being worked on right now? Okay, so sometimes if a girl's feeling distracted or she doesn't want to, like, she's done doing her work, we go outside and take a few minutes of brain break. We play Uno. We sit down and talk. The teachers come out here with us, but it all depends on the girl. Sometimes they'll want to go outside, play Uno, or they'll stay inside and play Uno. Just depends the day or the girl.
Gives them a chance to get fresh air.
Yeah, it's great.
And they could eat breakfast out here. They could have lunch out here. They could do a counseling session out here.
I've been out here with my counselor a few times.
Also, sometimes it gets really cold, so it gives them a place to warm up really quick.
Yeah.
This is our cafeteria. We eat breakfast and lunch in here, obviously, but we also come here on Friday for kudos to honor the girls, and if they came through any challenges and like came through their goals, we'd give them a kudos, which is saying, hey, we seen this, we congratulate you for doing this. Or like Kaylee, she has 20 minutes, so on Friday, today, we'll probably say congratulations, give her kudos, give her a shout out, like to know like she's being seen for what she's doing. Also, our house points are right there. So those are I think we only did like 3 challenges so far, 4?
Yeah.
3 or 4. And the points are updated, so don't mind Gryffindor's 15 points, because that is not true. But yes, Miss Carrie helped decorate this. Okay. So my counselor is Miss Lena. I love her, and she's definitely a push I needed to get where I am today, because I did come into the PACE with a bad attitude, and I didn't like being around as many girls as I thought I would, and I didn't think I'd get along with them, so she's definitely the push I needed. And her room's definitely a comfort space for me. And she designs it, like she'll even ask some of the girls, like, what can I add in here? Like, she has some fidget toys, she's gonna get LED lights because she asked, and she makes the room feel comfortable for the girls. She has nice pillows, or if a girl's not feeling good, sometimes she'll come in here and let us lay our head down for a second and talk to us about how our day's going, how our week's going, like how are things going at home. Some stuff we can, if we ever feel like we're angry or upset about things, we can come here and rant to her, and she'll listen, give us feedback.
So, Ariana, you said a couple of times that you had a bad attitude, and
yes,
you have such a positive attitude. What do you think has been the biggest thing that contributed to that change?
The right group of people. Because I was getting influenced. Peer pressure is really bad at high schools, and I wish more people would see that and recognize it. But peer pressure is definitely bad, and I was getting sucked into the bad group, it was a self-decision. I was letting myself getting sucked into that bad group. So before getting expelled or anything, my dad sent me to PACE, so I didn't get in trouble. I didn't have that on my record yet. So he sent me to PACE, thinking it was the best thing for me, and it actually has been, even though I came in here with a bad attitude because it was a whole bunch of girls in uniform, like crazy. That wasn't even at high school. But then I got it. Then I got more accepted of, and it's more easy to put on a PACE shirt than to have to pick out what you have to wear every day.
Sure.
And I can be myself. I don't have to act up in front of anybody or try to prove someone that, oh, this is who I am. I can just be myself. I don't have to show out for anybody because PACE accepts everybody here.
That's so awesome.
No matter, well, obviously it's a school for girls, but if you're going through like bi-curious or you're pansexual or anything like that, PACE will accept you, and there's people here that will talk to you about those things, and you'll feel accepted instead of unwanted.
So do you think that PACE helped you to also define who you were as a young lady?
Most definitely, and I'm still working on some things. Like I'm still working on.
We all are. I think
Yeah.
We're always growing and evolving.
Yes, and I'm actually in the process of getting a mentor, which is another step of growth and change for me that will get me to go down the right path and to help me. I definitely think PACE is a good place for anybody that's having bad things, mental issues, behavior issues, having bad anxiety, or just want the one-on-one, because you have that here. The classes are not filled with 40 to 50 people causing chaos and drama in the corner. It's not like that here. PACE, if you have drama, there's a mediation. It gets handled. The two girls solve it. Or if not, then you'll get a mental health day, which you take a day to yourself, realize what you did wrong, come back to PACE, and then you'll get it. It'll get solved. And like unlike public schools where it's not like that, it's not that easy. A girl can't just go to someone and expect her counselor to think about her all day when she has like 50 other people to think about it.
Which makes sense, but it also sounds like you're challenging the girls to still take responsibility as well, which
100%.
Because you can't survive in the world without doing that. Where do the mentors come from?
We work with Ignite Youth Alliance through the Roundtable of St. Lucie County. We also have a DJJ mentorship program in place, so anybody in the community that's interested in volunteering or being a mentor can go through the process. I mean, because we deal with youth and certain things, there's a process that has to be followed. You would have to get fingerprinted background. There's a couple of trainings that we would give, just things like that, and then we would come in and work with the girls.
That's so cool. I love that.
And Ariana mentioned it's a smaller class sizes, and I don't think we told you. It's a 1 to 14 max in the classes.
So overall, you can take 60, but you have 11th to basically 12th grade. Okay.
Well, we have
8th. What did you tell me again?
It's technically 6th to 12th grade.
6th to 12th grade, and then you have 11 to 14 girls per class. Cool.
Yep.
That's great.
And every girl that comes into our program gets assigned a counselor, and that counselor works with the girl and with their family for the entire time that they're here with us at PACE. So they will meet with them and have a formal session minimum bi-weekly, and with the families minimum monthly. But sometimes, if the girls need to see their counselor every day, if that's where they are in their journey and that's what they need, then that's what we provide them. We're back at the beginning. Any other questions for Ms. Ariana?
I don't think I have anything right now. One question. If there was a young lady that was having trouble and, taking those wrong turns continuously, what would you say to her to help her decide that PACE would be the right option for her?
First, I'd have to know what she was going through, because like Ms. Megan said, not PACE isn't for everyone. So if they hit those main points that I've experienced at PACE myself, and then I'd obviously refer them to PACE right away, no questions, no buts, no ifs, no ands about it. I'd definitely refer PACE, because if it weren't for PACE, I don't think I'd care. I don't think I'd be where I'm at right now, especially with my academics.
Awesome. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
giving us
Thank
a
you.
tour today and
You're
letting
welcome.
us ask you questions. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So tell me your name one more time.
My name is Gigi. Well, my name is Gianna, but I go by Gigi.
Okay, cool. Gigi, and what's your name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Do you know what you want to do or what you're thinking about being?
Going to the military first of all. So like I'm just I want to make a little good for myself and those around me. And I just kind of looking up to going to the military.
Do you know what part of the military you'd like to serve in?
Army right now, yeah. It's like where I'm gonna be a recruiter next week on Tuesday.
Awesome. So how old are you?
17.
So what grade are you in right now?
11th. I'm about to graduate this December.
So in December, you'll graduate from PACE, and then you'll do your senior year back at your high school, or you'll be done with high school?
Oh, I'm like my senior year is going to be it's going to start this summer.
So you'll finish your senior year in basically half of a year.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so then potentially January you could be going into the Army.
Yes.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
What about you, Gigi?
Well, I want to go to the military also to become an orthopedic surgeon and own businesses. And then,
Own businesses, orthopedic
Yeah.
surgeon, be a realtor. You have a lot.
I don't want to be a realtor. I'm just really into like housing.
Houses.
So I want to build my own house one day.
Of course.
And like build from scratch.
Awesome,
I'm
awesome.
into it a lot.
That's so cool. So what grade are you in?
I'm going to 11th now,
Okay.
but I'm also graduating in December. And
So you'll graduate as well in December?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So how long have you been here?
I've been here since last year, August.
Okay. And Jasmine?
About October. I'm pretty sure I came here in October. Yeah.
Okay. So you can take a second to think about the question, but what would you say PACE has done to change your lives and get you to where you want to be right now?
I never knew what I was going to be before I got here. I was in a very like stuck moment. I didn't know anything about myself, to be honest. After I came here, people talking to me, and I set my goal. I never knew I was going to graduate in December. I never knew what I wanted to do. And for me to just have my goal set and be ready for me to live life is something big for me. So I thought I was never going to be anything. I thought I was such a bum. I'm not that smart. But after I came here, I'm just like, oh, I have this. I got it. I'm doing it. Like, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because when you're in public school, you don't see it as much. Because you have support. But when you're in like a home like this and people are just supporting you on your back, you're like, oh, I didn't know it was that easy. And then you see it from people's point of view and you're like, oh, okay, I got it. So, yeah.
So you would say basically that PACE gave you the direction that you needed and also the confidence to believe in yourself that you could follow that direction?
Yes.
Awesome. That's so cool. What about you, Jasmine?
Well, for me, like before I came here, I didn't really think I was going anywhere with my future. I didn't think I was gonna become anything. I like just had no hopes for my future at all. I thought when I go to like after I graduate high school, it's just like I'm gonna have to depend on people. That's what I thought it was gonna be like. But like now, I think I could do something with myself. I think I could like not have to depend. I could be more dependent in myself.
Independent.
Yeah, independent. And I think that I could actually be more than what I thought I wasn't.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm all about strong, independent women. So, and you can still be strong and independent in a family unit. You just have to learn how to do it. So I love that. So if you could pick your favorite thing, one thing, what's your favorite thing about PACE?
There's a lot I have, but my favorite thing that sticks out is the support. You know, anything I can do anything in the world. And it's always somebody saying, well, it's okay. We're going to get you through it. You're fine. Well, you'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? There's always someone, even a student, even like a counselor that's not barely even here. We always say, hey, it's okay. You're going to get through it. Or we're going to help you through it. How about you go talk to Miss Maygan about it? How about you go talk to anybody about it? And we're always just here to help. So yeah, the support.
Support. What about you, Jasmine?
Yeah, basically, like she said, building each other up, you know, like building well, even all of us, not just the counselors, staff, and everything, but the students here too. Like today, one of my classmates was struggling on math, and I'm kind of like, you know, the very good at math type of student here.
So everyone goes to you for math help?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I came to help her out, and she finally figured out like how to do the math problem that she was really struggling on.
How did that make you feel?
good, cause like the teachers were trying to explain it to her. She did not get it how they were trying to explain it, but I broke it down for her in a better way, cause like I know some short cuts to help me out.
That's so cool that you can help other people with
Yeah.
your skill set. Awesome. Ladies, is there anything you want to share with me about your experience at PACE or anything in your future?
Really, PACE is just a place for girls that I don't like explaining. When you first hear about PACE, you automatically think it's an alternative school. PACE, PACE is bad girls or just pregnant women. PACE is just a normal school. We're just a small school. Nothing. It's not. You don't have to be bad to get in here. You don't have to. If you just need support and you have nobody, come to PACE. Or if you're in public school, you need more help, or you're not focused, come to PACE. It's not as bad as people think it is. And it's not, because when I first got here, I cried. But when it was my second day, I was so happy I switched schools. I thought, because, it's judging a book by its cover, I thought, like, what is this? It's such a small school. No one's here. I got in here, I just made so many friends. Everybody in every classroom is my friend. Because I know everybody and we're just all so close, so it's like, it's just a support, so yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I'd say basically what Gigi said too. Like, yeah, we all try to help each other out here, and like, well, basically also the same. When I first came here, I was like scared to death. I did not want to be here at all. I was like, Mom, take me home. But after like my few days here, I seen that it was not really, what I expected. The girls here were very supportive and helping here, and the teachers and counselors here, they kind of helped me out a little bit or not a little bit, but like a lot with like just me as like emotionally and academically too. The teachers here academically, yeah, and the counselors do actually help me academically too. I have my little struggles with English. Spanish is my first language.
Okay. Oh, I wouldn't even have known that.
Yeah.
Awesome. So are you both very happy with everything? Do you think that you would be where you are right now if it wasn't for PACE?
No, not at all. I'm very happy right
definitely
now.
not.
I'm just probably going to be sad I'm going to have to leave in December, but I know it's going to be for a good decision. But it's probably going to be sad that I'm leaving, like, what helped me grow. It's like leaving your home. So it's like, that's going to be the part that sucks, but I just know what's the story behind it and who built me up, so yeah.
Bittersweet, and then you can always come back and help the girls
And
under
help,
you.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if I was still in a regular school, I would not be doing like the things that I would not have the opportunities that I have here as I do in a regular school. I would still be struggling getting F's and like, yeah, being distracted with other stuff.
Did you know you were as good at math as you are?
Really, Miss?
You didn't?
Thank you, Miss.
So when you were at school, right, you were getting F's in math, now you're teaching people math?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just didn't try. Like, I was good in math at high school too, but I just didn't really try as much. Like, I just didn't care because I didn't feel like I was going to do anything, like I said before.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, effing off. But now, like, I'm trying to, improve.
Well, I think you're both improving from what I've seen, and you have beautiful futures ahead of you. Thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time
you.
today to talk to us.
Thank you.
Thank
Really enjoyed
you.
you coming. I never really met a realtor in real life. You have to help me build my freaking house now.
I will help you. Oh my god.
I want like a big mansion by the beach, but hurricane-proof windows because it's Florida.
Of course, you have to have impact windows.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I don't want mold in my backyard either, so just help me with
We'll
that.
make sure there's no
Yeah.
mold.
All right, thanks.
You already have some great things figured out. Very
Thanks.
practical.
Thanks.
Megan, thanks so much for having me. It was so cool to meet Gigi, Jasmine, Ariana, and just hear from their perspective, their stories. but I know it goes a little deeper than that. Will you just share with everyone kind of what the girls come to PACE like and what they leave PACE like?
Well, I mentioned earlier that all of our girls have experienced at least 3 adverse childhood experiences. Right now our average is 5, and it really runs the spectrum as to what that looks like. A lot of our girls 100% have, familial concerns. I have 30% that had suicidal ideation. We have, girls that, their parents have committed suicide or, are incarcerated and aren't in the picture right now. We've got girls that have been victims of domestic violence or severe sexual trauma. Some have run away and missed periods of school, some years. If they come to us academically behind, 63% are actually failing 1 or more classes. When I say more, it could actually be up to 4 years. So we've actually had several girls come to us that are supposed to be seniors, but really are starting out as freshmen. So, a lot of times they're coming to us broken. They're coming to us in a fragile state. They're coming to us sad, angry, confused. And a lot of times they don't want to be here. They clearly stated it's an all-girls school. They've got uniforms. What is this place going to do for me? But quickly they realize how much support and love that we give, and we help them put those pieces back together, and we help them deal with the trauma that they've experienced, but also give them the coping skills to deal with life as life happens, because they're going to have more trauma. It's just part of life. Hopefully it's not as severe as they've experienced in the past, but more than likely they're going to face adversity, and they're going to need to know how to positively cope with that. And so when they leave here, they definitely have more tools in their toolbox. They're definitely in a better position academically, socially, and emotionally.
I love that you shared that with us, because we just saw 3 beautiful women, so positive, so excited for life, and never would I have imagined that they had gone through the trauma. Or even when Ariana was saying that she had a 1.9 GPA, now she has a 3.6, and the other ladies shared as well that they gained the support. They didn't allude to the potential that it could have been as bad as you explained. So I think that's really helpful for us to see the byproduct of PACE, but we don't get to see what the girls look like when they come in. So thank you for sharing that. Thanks everyone for coming today to this awesome tour at PACE Center for Girls. I cannot even believe how touched and moved I was by meeting these beautiful, young, inspirational women that have changed their lives in such a short period of time. I know I want to get involved in helping PACE. The way that you can get involved is after I'm done speaking, there's going to be a link for you to sign up for the Awesome Golf Tournament, which raises money for PACE. And then also when we saw the boutique that the girls work towards to gain points so that they can buy items in the boutique, there's going to be a list. So donate, please donate. And if you need me to come pick it up, I'll come pick it up. But let's help these amazing girls that are changing their lives.